Hello students, next we will study second problem. Okay, we'll see how to prepare cost sheet. I hope you are clear with first problem. Then we'll move on to second problem now. The Modern Furniture submits the following information on 31st 3 2020 for the year end. For 1 year's information they have submitted. Okay, sales for the year 2,75,000. They have given sales here. Okay, sales value it is 2,75,000. Inventories at the beginning of the year. Okay, means opening stock, opening raw material you have 3,000, finished goods 7,000, opening finished goods it is, then opening work in progress 4,000. You all know where to write opening raw material, where you are going to record it will be recorded on direct material, right, under the head of direct material. And finished goods we are going to add it, opening finished goods will be added to after administration overhead, right, add opening finished goods and less closing finished goods. And next, work in progress after factory overhead, right, we're going to add opening work in progress and we're going to less closing work in progress. I hope you all are clear with cost sheet. Okay, same format we are following here. Then purchases of raw material during the year rupees 1,10,000. So purchases will be added to opening raw material here. The next we have direct labor which will be added to direct material. Okay, 65,000 you have. Then factory overhead, it is 60% of direct labor, means 60% of direct wages. How much we are having direct labor here? 65,000. On that you should calculate 60%, that is factory overhead expenses. Okay, then inventory at the end of the year, closing all information they have given. Closing raw material we have 4,000 which you are going to less under direct material here. Then closing finished goods which will be deducted under after adding administration overhead. Then closing work in progress after factory overhead. Okay, opening all expenses, opening stock we are going to add and closing we are going to deduct. Okay, the next you have selling expense. Okay, it is 10% on sales. So selling overhead, selling expense you have 10% on sales. So total sales value how much we are having? 2,75,000. So on that 2,75,000 you should calculate 10%. Okay, the next you have administration overhead. It is 5% on sales value again. So administration overhead, office expense you have 5% on sales, means on 2,75,000 5% you have administration overhead expense here. Then what you have to do, you have to prepare a statement of cost of a modern company. Let's see the solution of it, how to prepare. So statement of cost. Okay, so as there is no cost per unit to calculate or no inner column, so I have made only one cost column here. Okay, total cost amount column only one I had made. So first we should write direct material, how much we are having. Under direct material we have opening raw material here. So opening raw material we have it is 3,000, right, and for that we are going to add purchases. How much we have purchases during the year? It is 1,10,000. Okay, so if you add 1,10,000 plus 3,000, how much we will get? 1,13,000. Then less closing raw material. How much we have closing raw material? It is 4,000 which you are going to less. Okay, so you'll get 1,09,000 here. That we call it as material consumed. Okay, what we call it as material consumed, that is 1,09,000 after adjusting opening raw material, purchases and closing raw material. What we will get it is material consumed during the year, 1,09,000 we have. So after direct material, next what we have? Direct wages, which also we are going to add here. So how much we have direct wages? Direct labor, right, 65,000 we are having. Direct wages nothing but direct labor it is. So total you have 65,000 here. Okay, then after adding 65,000, 1,06,000 prime cost we will get 1,74,000. Okay, after adding 1,09,000 and 65,000, prime cost what we will get it is 1,74,000. Okay, prime cost how to find out? Direct material plus direct wages, combination of both, we call it as prime cost here. Okay, then next you have factory overhead. Factory overhead, what they have mentioned, it is 60% of direct labor, right? So direct labor we have 65,000, so 60% of it, that is factory overhead we have, that is 39,000 we will get. Okay, 65,000 into 60% you should calculate, you will get it as 39,000. So after adding factory overhead, what we will get? 2,13,000 total. Okay, so we are going to add here opening work in progress. After factory overhead, we will take what? Work in progress, means the work which is started but it is not yet completed. Okay, so opening work in progress, we have 4,000. So after adding 4,000, we will get it as 2,17,000. Okay, in this we are going to less closing work in progress. Okay, opening we are going to add, closing we are going to less. So closing work in progress, how much we have it as 6,000. So if you deduct it, how much we will get? Works cost 2,11,000. Okay, 2,17,000 minus 6,000. Works cost we will get it as 2,11,000. So next overhead, what we are having? Administration overhead, right? Add administration overhead. So this they have given it is 5% of sales. So what is the sales value we had in the problem? 2,75,000. So on 2,75,000, 5% you should calculate. You'll get it as 13,750. After adding this, we will get cost of production. How much we will get cost of production? The works cost was 2,11,000, right? Plus 13,750. So 2,24,750 we will get cost of production. So after this, you should add opening finished goods here. Okay, opening finished goods, how much we have? 7,000. So if you add it, you'll get 2,31,750. Okay, so again in this you are going to less closing finished goods. How much we have closing finished goods? 8,000. So how much we will get? 2,23,750. Okay, that is cost of goods sold. 2,23,750. Okay, that is your cost of goods sold you have. Then next we have selling overhead here, that you have to add. Selling and distribution overhead, what they are given regarding selling expense, it is 10% of sales, right? So total sales we have 2,75,000. On that 10% you should calculate. So you'll get 27,500 selling expense. Okay, after adding this, what we will get? Cost of sales. How much we have cost of sales? It is 2,51,250. Okay, so profit, we don't know how much we have profit, but sales they have given, right? How much we have sales? 2,75,000. So if you deduct it, 2,75,000 minus 2,51,250, you'll get a profit 23,750. Okay, profit you should calculate here. So sales value they have given 2,75,000. In that, if you deduct cost of sales, profit you will get it as 23,750. I hope you are clear with this problem. Second problem. Then we'll move on to third one. And for when you write the sales value, okay, above the figure single line, below the figure double line, okay, after adding total. I hope you all know this, being a commerce students. Okay, then we'll see third problem. Prepare cost sheet and determine cost and profit per roll of paper of modern paper mills. Okay, from the following information. Direct material we have here, paper mill it is. So you have different direct materials here. First it is paper pulp, 500 tons at the rate of rupees 50 per ton. Okay, 500 paper pulps we are using. Then other materials we are using 100 tons at the rate of rupees 30 per ton. Then means in direct material we have two types here. One is paper pulp, one more it is other different materials. Okay, paper pulp we have 500 tons per ton, it cost 50 rupees. And other materials we have 100 tons, it cost rupees 30 per ton here. Then direct labor cost we have, means labor also they have divided skilled and unskilled here. So 80 skilled workers we are having, 3 rupees per day we are paying for them for 25 days per month. Okay, then unskilled workers we have 40 workers here, rupees 2 per day we are paying them, and it is for 25 days. Okay, again. Then direct expenses we have special equipment costing rupees 3,500 was used in the month, which was scrap value of rupees 500. So 500 you should less the scrap value in this. You should take special equipment only 3,000 rupees. Okay. Then special dies also we have used, it is of 1,000. The next we have works overhead here. Two we have variable also as well as fixed. So variable works overhead means factory overhead. Okay. Variable factory overhead, it is 100% of direct wages you have. Okay, then fixed overhead 60% of direct wages. You will come to know when we see the solutions here. Then next you have realization from sale of material scrapped, rupees 800. Scrap we have sold the material. So from that we got rupees 800 here. Then administration overhead at 10% as a 10%, and selling and distribution overhead 15% of works overhead are recovered. Means administration expense as well as selling expense you should take on works cost now. Previous sum it was on sales they had given, right? But here it is on works cost. Okay, administration 10% and selling and distribution 15%. Then 400 rolls of special papers were made, means units it is production, okay, for that year. Then profit they have given 33 1/3% on sales. So on cost it is 1/2 you had to take. Always I had said 33 1/3 means you should consider 1/3. Okay, 1/3 it is on sales. So 1/2 you'll get on cost. We have to find out the profit here. Then we'll get a sales value. Okay. Then we'll see the solution. Cost sheet of modern paper mill. Okay. Three formats, three columns we are having. Particulars, cost per unit and total cost. Okay. So units how much they have produced, it is 400 rolls of paper that I have written in the corner so that you should not get any confusions while calculating cost per unit. So first we'll take direct material. In that, as I explained, two we are having, right? Paper pulp 500 tons we have used. Per ton it cost 50. So how much we'll get? 25,000. Per unit how to calculate? 25,000 divided by 400. So you'll get cost per unit 62.5. Okay. Then next you have other materials 100 tons, 30 per ton. So you'll get it as 3,000. Okay. Cost per unit. How much we'll get? 3,000 divided by 400. So you'll get 7.5. Then we have to add both. We'll get 28,000 and 70. Okay. Then you have to less the scrap. Whenever you have scrap of material and you have sold it, what you have to do, you just have to less it with a direct, under the head of direct material itself. So less of scrap of material. How much we have scrap? It is 800. Per unit it is 2. Right? 800 divided by 400. So 2 rupees you'll get. So material consumed, how much we are having now? 27,200 means 28,000 minus 800. You'll get 27,200 and here it is 68. 70 minus 2. Okay. Then we have to take direct wages. Second head it is. Okay. Here we have skilled and unskilled workers. Two types of workers we are having. So skilled workers, how many we are having? 80 workers. 3 rupees per day we are paying them. And for how many days we are paying? 25 days. So 80 into 3 into 25. So 6,000 we are paying for skilled workers. Per unit how much it cost? 15. 6,000 divided by 400. You'll get it as 15. Then unskilled workers we have 40 in our factory and 2 rupees we are paying them per day, 25 days. So if you multiply, you'll get it as rupees 2,000. Okay, for per unit divided with 400. You'll get it as 5 rupees. So okay, after direct wages, prime cost. How much we are having prime cost here? 35,200 and per unit 88 rupees we will get. Okay, and we have direct expenses also here. So direct expenses, how much we are having? Special equipment, as I said, 3,500. The scrap value you should less in that. So special equipment we have used, it is only of 3,000. It is worth of 3,000. Then per unit you'll get 7.5. 3,000 divided by 400. Okay, you'll get 7.5. Then special dies. Special dies, how much they had given? It is 1,000 divided by 400. You'll get 2.5. Okay, then prime cost, how much we will get now? After adding 35,200 plus 4,000, you'll get it is 39,200 and per unit you'll get 98. 39,200 divided by 400 you should do. Okay, you'll get it is 98. So after adding prime cost, what we have next? We should add factory overhead here, right? Works cost, works overhead or factory overhead. Now you have here variable as well as fixed. So variable, how much they have said? 100% of direct wages. How much we have direct wages? 8,000. Okay, so 8,000 100%. Okay, how we'll get this 8,000? 6,000 plus 2,000. Both together you should take. Okay, not only 6,000 or not only 3,000 here. Sorry, 2,000. If you add both direct wages, how much you'll get? Total direct wages it is 8,000. So 100% of it. How much we have variable overhead? It is 8,000 divided by 400. Per unit you will get 20. Then fixed, they have said 60% of direct wages. So total direct wages we have 8,000, 60% of it. So you'll get it is 4,800. Divide by 400, you'll get 12 rupees. Okay. So works cost, how much we have now? 52,000 total. Divide with 400, you'll get per unit it is 130. Okay, 39,200 plus 8,000 plus 4,800. You'll get total it is 52,000. If you divide it with 400, you'll get per unit it is 130 rupees. Okay. Then next we have administration overhead. As they have said, administration overhead 10% of works cost. So how much we have works cost here? 52,000. So 52,000 into 10%. How much we will get? 5,200. If you divide it with 400, you will get 13. Okay. So cost of production, how much we have? 57,200 and per unit 143. 57,200 divided by 400. You will get cost per unit it is 143 rupees. Then next, add selling and distribution overhead. What they have said regarding selling and distribution overhead? It is also 5% of, it is not 50, okay? 5% of 5,000, 52,000 works cost. So 52,000 into 5%, you will get 5,200. So selling overhead we have 15% of works cost. Okay, so 15% of works cost means 52,000 into 15%. We'll get 7,800. If you divide it with 400, total cost, we'll get it as 19.5. Okay, so after adding this, what we will get? Cost of sales. So 57,200 plus 7,800. We'll get 65,000. If you divide it with 400, you will get 162.5. Okay, and as they have given profit, means you have to find out the selling price here, right? So how to calculate selling price? We have it as profit, right? Profit, how much we have? On 65,000, you should calculate 1 by 2. As I explained, 33 1 by 3% on selling price they have given profit. So 33 1 by 3 means we will consider 1 by 3 on sales. So on cost, we should calculate 1 by 2. So cost price we have 65,000, on that 1 by 2. How much we will get profit? It is 32,500. So per unit you will get 81.25 rupees. Means if we divide it with 400. Okay, so after adding this selling price, how much we will get? 97,500. Okay, per unit you can charge 243.75 per roll of paper. How much you can charge? 243.75 rupees. And total sales selling price of your 400 rolls of paper, you'll get it as 97,500. Okay, I hope you are clear with these two sums. In next class I'll explain other sums. Okay, if you get any doubt in this, you can ask, get it clarified. Okay, in next class I'll meet you all. Till then, take care.